at inequalities. So here, our first example is we're going to be using these symbols. So greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less or equal to. So these four symbols, will be using them instead of this symbol, the equal sign. They're actually unequal. So one is greater than the other, one is smaller than the other, one is greater or equal to, and smaller or equal to. So here we have four situations. Each situation will have to use one of these symbols to represent this. So we have to be at least 18 years old to participate in the contest. So first off, pick a variable. So we're talking about age here. Let's go A. So for the first one, A. So your age has to be at least 18. So how are you going to write that? Your age has to be it has to be at least 18. So is 18 all right? Sure. It can be equal to 18 or it can be greater. So your age can be greater than 18. So this is a possible solution, or you could write it this way too. 18 is less than or equal to your age. This is the same. Second one. This week, the temperature was above 5 degrees, negative 5 degrees Celsius. So the temperature will use T as a variable, and it was above. It was always above, so it was greater than negative 5. You could have written it this way too. Negative 5 was always smaller than the temperature. Now let's take a look at the third example, C. So to go through the express lane in the in the grocery store, you have to have 7 articles or less. So let's go in number of articles. So we could say X is the number of articles, and you have to have 7 or less. So it can be 7, so it has to be less or equal to 7. It could be written this way as well. 7 is greater or less than the number of articles that you have. Is greater than or equal to the number of articles that you have. Let's look at the final example. So we're talking about scientists have identified more than 400 species of dinosaur. So we're going to use D. They have identified more than 400, so more than, so greater than 400, or you could write this, 400 is less than the number of dinosaurs discovered. Here we go. We're going to do an example here. We need to identify which of these numbers satisfy this equation. So this equation says all the numbers that are greater than or equal to negative 4. So to do that, you just draw a number line, and then you just identify negative 4. So any number to the right are greater than negative 4. So negative 8 would be on the left side. Negative 8 would be like here. It's not. No. Negative 3.5, 3.5 would be around here. So yes. Negative 4 is actually equal to negative 4, so yes, because it can be equal. Negative 4.5 would be here to the left, so it's smaller, so no. And 0 would be here, so that one's okay, it's greater. Yes. Now we're going to represent each of these on a number line. So how do you represent? Well, this is how you represent. So for the first one, you just write a number line. Just draw a number line, just a straight line. You identify the number, negative 5. And if it's not underlined, you do an open circle. Now you want the numbers that are greater than. Greater than is to the right. So you make an arrow, all the numbers to the right. of -5 are okay. Second one is reads as -2. So this is where all the numbers, -2 is greater than all the numbers, or all the numbers, you can write it this way, all the numbers smaller or equal to -2. So all the numbers to the left of -2, but there's an underline, it can be -2, so it's a closed circle and all the numbers to the left. Third one here, you're looking at 1/2, 5/10. All the numbers, 5/10 is smaller than all the numbers. You could write it to this way. All the numbers are greater than, that are greater than 5/10. So all the numbers, closed circle, because it can be equal, it's filled in. And all the numbers to the right. And finally, this one here, last one, you just need to identify this number here. 3 goes into that 8 times, and there's 1/3 remaining, so -8 and 1/3, and all the numbers that are strictly smaller, so it's an open circle. That's how you represent an equation on a number line. Here's your practice. Make sure you check your work behind the book.